Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Chit Chat. It's like 3 o'clock, I think, something like that. We went into town. Um, they have a lot of parks to go to around here. So, I took pictures. I like taking pictures. I was doing that before and turning them into videos, but it was just so hard to do. And I just ended up started to just make regular videos, but I still like taking pictures. So I took some pictures of things that I thought looked nice, whatever, you know. We have a spa right there to swim in. You see where the rocks are? Like it's nice right there, you know. I mean, I'm sure it's nice all along, but like right there in that spot, it's like nice to chill in the water right there. um, I wanted to go buy this little thrifty store that I remember they have over there. I didn't bring money in there. I was just wanting to see what was in there. They take cash only. They didn't have cash on me anyways. But I did. I did get three things. I found something that I think I can fit on my little propane stove so I can make tortillas easier. And what else? Oh, 2 packs of cards, playing cards. It's really hard to find playing cards that are unopened in a thrift store, but I found two. And because they have to be untouched if I use them for reading. Yeah. Because otherwise, I'm taking on the energies of somebody else who's already been messing with them. You know what I mean? So that's why they have to be brand new. I think I paid $1 each for them. There's some sort of travel cards because I think one of them is from Big Bend. That's a camping spot or a place to visit. And the other one I forgot, but they were close, so I got them. So that cost me like what? I think she charged me 217. The cards had to have cost at like 50 cents or something. I don't know because I got three things and I paid 217. So I mean that's good, you know what I mean? And then after that, we went to the park and I took some pictures there. We went to Chocolate Bayou. And then from there, I headed towards Walmart, right? But then I went to a smoke shop because I wanted to get a vape because my vape is running out. It's pretty much out. I threw it away anyways. And I'm sitting there and all the vapes are empty. There's no more. And I was like, what happened to all the vapes? And he said they stopped selling everything that comes from China. I was like, what? So like everything in the store that comes from China is no more. And then, so they're trying to stop every sales of every single thing from China. Do you know how messed up people are going to be from that? People who can't afford to buy American, because American is expensive. People shop at Walmart and these places because they can't afford American stuff. It's just way too expensive. So this guy, Trump, man, he's screwing everybody over. He really is, because the main consumer was China. Even people who make their own products and have their own businesses, they buy from China. Yeah, their supplies, their products, whatever. So he's not only screwing just the regular old American, he's screwing all the small business owners, all these people. So I'm like, oh man, I guess this guy wants me to quit. So I didn't get anything. Because there was nothing there for me to get. They had some other thing there, but it was like you can either have ice or you can have regular. But I feel uneasy about getting that because what if ice seeps in, the taste or the flavor, whatever. I didn't want to risk it. So I'm like, well, that's the one good thing about this guy. People are going to start quit smoking. Of course, he doesn't want the children to smoke because those are his little future girlfriends. Who knows, right? He's a weirdo. He's a pedophile. And then so I go to Walmart and I got a couple things because, I don't have any more of the homemade dog food. So I got the kind that I know they like that's there. The lines were so long and I got so frustrated. I tried to go in the single checkout line. I don't know how to do that shit. I don't want to deal with people, whatever. I still couldn't do it. But I saw someone I knew there. I saw someone I knew from Olivia, and she was there, and I was like, hey, she didn't recognize me because I don't have my hat on. You know what I mean? I'm wearing this headband. But she didn't recognize me. I'm like, I'm the reader. And she's like, oh my God, hi. But she was in a hurry. She tried to help me check out, but we just couldn't get it done. I'm telling you, I don't like to do that. So I ended up finding a checkout that was open, you know, that there were not a lot of people. Because when I tried to look for a line, like there was a lot of people right there and only a couple checkouts, you know. And then I couldn't get the guy at the self-checkout to help me. Like he didn't want to help me. And he's like, oh, you got to go get the right price. I'm like, me? I have to get it? You know, this is not my job, you know. That's what pissed me off about Walmart. You know, it's like they expect you to do everything. And then you have to pay the prices. You have to pay the high prices, you know. The dog thing that I got, actually, I think I remember paying 19 for it, and it was 17 today. So that's good. I don't know. It's from China. Maybe they're going to stop carrying it. Who knows, you know? Because I also found like 2 t-shirts or 2 tank tops for $1 each and some sports shorts for $5. So I couldn't resist. I got them. They were so cheap, you know? Because like those kind of things, even like this, I think I probably paid probably $1 or 2 for it. If it goes bad, I just throw it away. It's not like it's an expensive brand or anything. It just, if it's bad, it's bad. Throw it out. I'm not going to miss it. You know what I mean? So, you know, you know what it is? I think I just don't like people. I don't like to talk to people because, like, everybody was aggravating me. Or maybe because, like, I didn't get the nicotine. I actually went to a Citco gas station and I'm like, you know what, let me check in there. And they had one. So I got it, but I'll tell you what, the guy in the vape shop told me, he's like, yeah, we're not going to get anything for a month because they're going to try to move over here or whatever. So they're forcing the Chinese companies to move to America. What difference does that make? Like how? What good does that do or difference does it make? It doesn't. It just brings the Chinese businesses over to America. He's so messed up in the brain, this president we have. I don't even know how to explain how ridiculous all this is you guys, you know. Anyways, I just, you know, I came back and, you know, we went to a couple extra parks that were on the way back. So I took some pictures of that and a little place over here. I made a video of it, I think, before. I'm not sure. I took pictures. But just for this time, because I'm sure people don't want to go back looking, where is it, because I don't have any order on this channel. There's just no order. So it's like, whatever you watch, you might as well just watch from the beginning to the end, because there is no order. You're not going to find, unless you go to the places playlist, then you can see places I've gone, and then you could probably find some stuff like that if you're a traveler or somebody that wants to know what's out there and what's at this spot, that spot. Then you can look at that. That has, you know, the names of the places that I've gone, you know. But other than that, like, yeah, I took some pictures. I'm going to make a nice little video because I found a cute little app that puts music in it and stuff like that. So I'm going to try it. But yeah, you know, I think that's, you know, and then going to the parking lot when I was going back to the car, because, you know, I leave the car on for the dogs so they don't get so hot in the car. You see people with their Trump stickers, like die-hard Trump people. I swear to you, every time I see that, I think, ooh, pedophile. Like, that's the first thought that comes to my mind is like, ooh, pedophile or sexual assault. You know, like that's just what I see in my own mind. Like anyone who's got like a Trump sticker or anything that shows like they're on that side, I just think, pedophile or sexual abuse, you know, like, I don't want to talk to nobody. And of course, even if I see like a white guy, like white, I think, oh, pedophile, just automatic, because that's the impression now I have of white men, that they're pedophiles and they're sexual assaulting types, you know. I don't know. I just, like, this Trump guy really ruined it for like white guys, you know. And even though like the Mexes too, like I feel like, ooh, pedophile too, the ones around, you know, that are in the Trump towns, because they're Mexican MAGAs. So I automatically so like I don't talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I see pedophiles left and right. That's in my own mind, I'm sure. I don't know. I remember when we were driving down to one of the parks on the way back, There used to be a big mural of Trump on the side of a building. It's not there anymore. Somebody painted over it. They don't want it there. So I was thinking, oh, they know he's a pedophile, so they took it down. That's what I was thinking. That was like the first thing that came to mind. Like, oh, they think that they know he's a pedophile. They took it down. So yeah, you know, because you can't miss it. It's so big. It's so big and huge. It's got him going like this, you know. But pedophile, that's how I picture and think of everybody that I run into out here. Like, you know, there goes my chances of finding a good, normal, nice guy. You know, it's okay. I don't need one. Not if they're pedophiles or rapists or whatever. Like, you know, sexual assaultists or racists. So I guess it's the lonely life for me. Well, I have my doggies. And I have you guys. Whoever watches, you know. I don't see how there's any excitement over here on the channels, except for maybe just a playlist that has the places I've gone, because I took pictures or made videos of those places, and you know, those are always interesting. But like the ones that I'm just talking on, I don't know how you guys looking at my ugly mug all the time, whatever, you know. People watch this video, they get the videos on this channel get more views than my tarot channel, and my tarot channel has more subscribers. It's weird. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I don't care about subscribers or like that, anything like that. It's just, you know, I just can't believe that people even watch this channel. But it's cool, you know, if you like to watch and hear my daily boring life, it's cool, you know. I don't mind, you know. Anyways, that's what life is right now like in Texas. It's like really, it's got pedophile vibes. Oh, another thing, because Port Lavaca is right up the street right there. I told you guys before. I drove by there and I started seeing all these pictures aside by the football field. And I was like, oh shit, what is that? You know what? They have everyone up there. They have, I think, soccer team, volleyball team. They got the band. They got cheer. But they got all the football players. See, that's what I'm telling you. Where I'm at, I think it's pedophilia. That's how I think of them over there. Where's all the other sports? What about your band? What about, you know, the other teams? You know, you don't even have a football team on there, for God's sakes. Yeah. Creepy everywhere you go in Texas. You know, oh my goodness. I came out here to try to get away from all that, and it's just like I'm being shot with it left and right, like creeps everywhere. You know, like. And I'm not trying to stop them and ask them, are you? No. But we're doing okay over here. We're by ourselves, thank goodness. And when we go back, I'm going to be by myself. But I was thinking about going to another spot after this, especially since I saw the lady there. But I don't know. The weather is nice. It's refreshing. I have a little place to swim right there. It's nice. We have our own little personal swim spot. But I don't know about traveling anyways right now. You know, prices are going up on stuff. For me today, I didn't see any big change in prices for the things I needed, so it really didn't affect me. But I'm sure like people who like to buy stuff or need stuff or whatever, the price is probably through the roof, you know. I feel bad for those people. I don't feel bad for the ones who voted for this guy, but I feel bad for the ones who didn't vote for him, who are on the same team as me. You know, we're on the happy team, the good team, the righteous team, you know, because, you know, those pedos, they're not righteous. They're weird, and I don't know. But that's all I have for you guys. We're doing okay. It's going to be dinner time soon. I'm going to probably want to go out to the water a little bit with the doggies. Even though we went at some parks, they have water over there. They went in the water over there too. But yeah, that's all I have. It was a quick chit chat of our trip in town. It was feeling all pedophilia over there. So I don't know. I'm Mona. This is Chit Chat, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.